Hello, this is Mr. Chabry. We're here with some sword and shield battles. Let's look at our opponent's team. This is an OU team. We've got an OU team. Let's see if we can actually win this one. Pretty scary. It's obviously going to be a rain team, so we're going to have to keep that in mind. I would love to keep my Zera Aura pretty healthy throughout all of this. Same thing with the Seismitoad. I might lead. I might actually lead with the... Yeah, we might lead with Cinderace. He does have... Well, he has something... U-turn. Yeah, we can U-turn pretty easily. Cinderace also can learn... Wild Charge, I think. We don't have it on this one, but that would be pretty nice to have. Be a surprise for a possible Pelipper. But I like going for the U-turn first thing, because that gives us the momentum based off what my opponent leads off with. We're going to see the Pelipper, of course. And the problem is we don't really have weather on our side, so we can't do anything about this. But we can go ahead and just U-turn. That way we can see what our opponent's going to do. Our opponent just stays in. And honestly, I'm predicting a water move. If that's the case... Seismitoad would actually be okay as a swap-in. I really wish I had Grass Knot on my Zera Aura. Ooh, Weather Ball. That is a very interesting move there. I like that. We could throw out a Toxic of our own. Or Stealth Rocks. I like Toxic right now, though. Alright, Seismitoad. We're going to Toxic the opposing Seismitoad, which is actually really nice. It's going to slowly dwindle this thing's health. Do I have a really good answer to this thing? I feel like I really don't have a good answer. Mainly have to play around it. I do notice my team is more on the physical side. I can see that. I'll go ahead and try to... I don't have a good switch in. My best bet is probably this guy here. We'll go ahead and bring in our Dragapult. I need to keep my own Seismitoad healthy. That's really... Oh, that did a lot. Why did that do so much? That thing is life orbed. Okay. Okay. Good thing is we can Phantom Force. Does my opponent have anything that could come in on a Phantom Force? I mean, the Ferrothorn possibly could come in, give us some problems. This thing could actually be a Swift Swim. If it outspeeds us, we know it's Swift Swim. Yeah, if it outspeeds us, it's obviously Swift Swim. We'll go ahead and Phantom Force. Yeah, so this thing is a Swift Swim set that has Life Orb. Okay, that's interesting. Earth Power has been disabled, luckily. So with that... What do we do? This thing's got Swift Swim, so we're not outspeeding it. But I could Sucker Punch. And I think that would be worth going for a Sucker Punch on this thing. I would love to get a Swords Dance, but It's not totally necessary. This team's a very scary team. Alright, oh, okay, I can't... My opponent made a really good play there, swapping like that. I'm going to not do anything this turn. The rain has stopped. I could go Zera Aura here, maybe. I think that's actually a pretty okay play. If Seismitoad comes in, I can just close combat. Alright, body press. Ow. Okay. Okay, that hurt. Alright, so what's the chances of my opponent going ahead and switching out? I think if my opponent hard switches into the Seismitoad, we should be able to take it out with a close combat next turn anyway. So I think a Plasma Fist here would be okay. That'll hit this Corviknight if my opponent decides to stay in. I think we should be able to close combat that the Seismitoad to take it out at this range. I just noticed Zera Aura's tail is actually coming out of its back. Something I've never noticed. Is it really a tail at that point? Or is it more like a scarf? Alright, here comes Seismitoad. Obviously, we're not doing anything to it this turn. But, thinking a close combat might do the trick. Let's go ahead and go for it. Nice. Alright, I will take that Seismitoad. And that means Plasma Fist is going to hit everything. And we can also Volt Switch easily on everything, too. And I might actually do that. I think a Volt Switch is the play here. So that way we can reset our stats and have some momentum. Here comes the Ferrothorn. I'm not doing much to Ferrothorn, so I think I do need to Volt Switch. Yeah, that's nothing. What do we bring out on this guy? This thing could have a body press, so Bisharp is not a good switch into it. Cinderace is really it. Yeah, Cinderace is really the only thing to switch in on this. Power Whip's doing nothing, even if it connected. My opponent has quite a few switch-ins to a Pyro Ball. The Pelipper being one, or, you know, the Dracovish. I'm going to actually U-turn here. I doubt my opponent stays in. Okay, my opponent's going to protect here. See what I do. We'll go ahead and just U-turn out here. My opponent went for the protect to see what I've got. The only thing I've actually shown was the U-turn. Yeah, we can easily get our boy Zera Aura in on now. We are chunking this Pelipper pretty nicely. I could go Seismitoad and get Stealth Rocks up. I really could, but I think Zera Aura is actually still better to bring in here. Especially now that my opponent has no ground type. So there's no immunity to my Zera Aura. Oh, we just Plasma Fist here. And even if Ferrothorn comes in, I can close combat the next turn. Or I could even go for a Volt Switch and get a Cinderace in again. Either or. Alright, Plasma Fist. This will... Okay, so... this guy is gone. Pelipper is gone completely. There's no way Pelipper survives at all. Problem now is my opponent has... the Ion Deluge is pretty nice. I think that makes it where normal type moves become electric. I mean, it's not really going to do much for me. I do think my opponent's going to send out Barraskewda. Yeah, there's the Barraskewda, yeah. So this thing has Swift Swim, obviously. It has quite a few moves that can actually hurt me quite a bit. My best bet would be Seismitoad. It's really my only bet. If I can survive some hits from this Barraskewda with my Seismitoad, I should be fine. We just have to stall out the rain, and we should be fine. Alright, there's a close combat. Can we take 2 of those? I don't think we can. I don't think we take 2 of those. How much health do we get back? Oh, okay, yeah, we should be able to take another one of those. I think Earthquake would be better for us. Yeah, we should take this. Oh, geez, was that a crit? I think it was down to a roll or something. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We had a chance to live that. We'll get... let's get Bisharp in here with our Sucker Punch. This thing is not the bulkiest. Barraskewda is not the bulkiest Pokemon, and especially since it's lost some of its stats there with the close combat. One Sucker Punch should do the job. It's just unfortunate that I'm pretty sure that that was down to a roll. Oh, I'll switch into Dracovish. And we've lost our only Dracovish answer, too. The rain has stopped, which is nice. Should have Swords Danced. I really think I should have Swords Danced. Alright. I've got a Sucker Punch, I think. Because we're going to take a lot from a Fishish Rend if we don't. It looks like a 2-hit KO right there. Yeah, the good thing about, you know, Sucker Punching a Dracovish is Fishish Rend does not do its max damage. Fishish Rend does more damage if it's first. So having Sucker Punch actually helps us out a ton there. I'm sure going to do... Oh, okay. We were having a nice OU battle, dude. A nice OU battle. Like, seriously, dude, a nice OU battle. How hard is it for us to just, you know, play it out? Give me a crit. My gosh. That is so cheap. So cheap. Dynamaxing is so cheap, guys. I don't have anything. I really don't. Cinderace should be faster, though. We lose to Barraskewda. Yeah, that just bites. The fact that we're having a nice OU match here and Barraskewda Dynamax is on us. I mean, Dracovish, man. It was in Headbutt. Get rid of this thing. That bites, though. That really does bite. When we're having a nice OU match and then a Dynamax happens. And Barraskewda sweeps. I could Dynamax and Max Flare, but that's it. Man. That's so cheap. Losing because of a Dynamax when you're doing a pretty well OU match. That was a perfectly fine OU match. Until the Dynamaxing happened. Let's see, we would have obviously won that without the Dynamax. My only hope is if we win, we live a hit. No, we don't. What I really needed was to live a hit, get rid of the weather, so that way we can actually take some hits. Really, this bites when that happens, you know? You just have to continuously roost here. Get a defense drop. Thank you, game. Just need to stall out this weather. If I can stall out the rain, we might have a shot. Please miss. No. Is that the last turn of rain? Thank you. Okay. Come on. Outspeed. Zeraora, you're it. You've got to outspeed. Do you naturally outspeed Barraskewda? No, you don't. Well, that sucks. I mean, what can you do? What can you do? I mean, we would have won that without the Dynamax there. That's why I actually, as of right now, prefer Showdown. Because you don't have cheap stuff like that. That was a perfectly fine OU match there. No, I don't want that lead card. But anyway, if you like this, give it a thumbs up. I'm sorry we didn't have a perfectly good OU match all the way through. Maybe next time we'll actually have a battle that's not, like that. If you like this, give it a thumbs up.